Hamtech, welcome to my unboxing of the DJI Mavic 4 Pro flagship drone. Now this combo is the £1,879 one. I would recommend you go for the main combo because you get 512 GB internal storage, where this one only gets 64. You only get one battery here, but you do get the RC2 remote control, which is very good, but you don't get the new RC Pro 2. So you have this insert inside the box. This is the underside of it. And then look at the drone there. It's actually, I think it's a really nice size. Yeah, it's definitely chunkier than the Air 3. Let's get it out. Now, this is £1,879 if you go for this kit. And I get why everyone's buying the other kit, because you get 3 batteries, you get a charging dock, you know, you basically get your money's worth, and everything is priced more reasonably. But the total cost is still £3,300. And I just feel for many that's basically going to price them out of the drone, and that's why we have this option where you can buy it with the RC2, which is a very good remote control. So initially when this came out, I went out and got myself the remote, which was £879, which I have no regrets, okay, because I just thought, well, I've got the Air 3S, I've got the 4 Pro, this is going to be a great remote, and it is a great remote. It's literally as fantastic as you can imagine. But then I gradually, you know, after watching all the videos, just gave way to, you know, the thought of owning this amazing flagship model, which I feel will keep me busy for at least 3 years. So it comes with this sort of strap that wraps around, clipped into here where the vents are, and then when you turn it over, it's sort of clipped over there, and of course you've got these bits to make sure that you remove that protect it, and you start to see all these sensors that are all over the place, and the specifications. And I just started reading some of them. 100 megapixel CMOS, 6K, 60 frames per second. Now we've only got one battery, unfortunately, when you buy this kit. Which is 51 minutes flight time, and we've got an additional sensor there. I would say it's has that infinity gimbal, so this spins 360 degrees. That's going to be fascinating. Of course, you have 3 cameras, and I've watched lots of videos. You know, they work. Yeah, they're not just there for fun. You have this nightscape omnidirectional obstacle sensing, and then the new 04 Plus transmission up to 30 kilometers. Of course, you're not going to do that. Now, I agree that it is a bit. I am not happy that I've had to settle for the 64 GB internal storage, but you know, I'm going to lift this little panel here. There's an SD card slot there, and I can buy a 512 SD card and bigger, quite inexpensive nowadays. The price of these SD cards has come right down, hasn't it? So I'm not really overly worried, but yeah, a bit disappointed that they sort of penalised us for not buying the big kit. So let's have a look what's in the other box. Now, I already have an RC2. I already have one. I will show what's in this box, because you'll know what we're getting for our money, because I know there's quite a few cables, and we've got some spare propeller. So let's have a look at that. I'll probably sell the brand new RC2 and keep it, because I've also got as you saw, the RC Pro 2. You know, I mean, a lot of the videos that you've been watching, so there's propellers there, and they are quite big. What's this? So there is a sort of charging block here, like so. Let's put that down there, and the remote control just here. Pull that out, and like I said, I've got one. I mean, I could keep, I don't know, you have to screw the sticks in. Obviously with the new one you don't have to do that, but yeah, screw the sticks in. Color screen, and it does actually have a built-in speaker. I think it's 100 I'm not sure the internal storage, so I have to check on that, but you've got customizable buttons, and then you've got your so yeah, and I've used it many times, and it works great, and it works with pretty much, it works with pretty sure it works with my Flip, my Neo, my Air 3S, and a few other ones. So it's a good remote. Let's see if it's got any charge in it. press and hold, and you hear the little fan kick in. And here's my other one, because I don't want to open that, but they're very good. They're just excellent devices. You can plug in your Dji Mini mic into it as well. So we've got the charging block. Quite a few USB-Cs there they've given us. There's 2. Whoa. I'm guessing they're doing this because they want to cover every country. We've got... wow. Loads of power supplies, but the one I want is the UK one. I'm sure I'll find it. Cool, blimey. Yeah, so a cable for every part of the world. That's the way they've decided to do it. And the charging block there. But ultimately, it still charges from USB-C. Here's the charging block. So they've got C1 and C2. It's quite hard to get a focus on this. But C1 and C2, and if you just turn it round, it's clearly marked there. Your power cable goes in there, or your mains cable. So if we just open up 2 of the wings, you're folding downwards on both sides. I'm a bit tight for space here, so I might have to move. It is just an unboxing for now. So fold down and forward, like so, and then that will enable you to then pinch the battery either side and remove it. So let's just try that. Oh, it came out quite easy. I got this sticker here, like so. Oh, when the battery's out, the drone is a lot lighter, and I mean, it just feels top quality. So 51 minutes, as it says. Yeah, quite lightweight. I'm sure it's an intelligent battery. I've got the sticker there, but it's not really protruding to anything. So yeah, as time goes by, I'll probably just pick up another one and a dock as well. So that's quite nice and easy. And of course, to turn on this drone, get it the right way around, you just do the usual press and hold. It's going to have that sleep mode where even when it's asleep, you'll be able to transfer files. And there's your USB-C that you're going to plug in with the supply cables to charge it up. How much charge we got in there? We've got just enough to turn it on, so I think we'll do that. I mean, it's nice to have the flagship one. You've got these nice LEDs. I bet you they look amazing at night. Is it LiDAR sensors on the front of here as well? I mean, look at the size of the motors on there. It is awesome. It's definitely an awesome piece of machinery, and I've seen some teardowns of it. Looks amazing. And that, whoa, it's like, you definitely don't want to crash this. It's going to be, I would say, care refresh is almost essential on something like this. Goes me dropping the box, not the drone. So we just open it up on the table here. Now I have got my RC Pro there in the background, but I'm going to link this up for the first time. So I've noticed that when you open the front wings, it turned on. So I just extend the lower ones, like so. And I'm not seeing any feet on the front one, so let's just extend. So you just fold forward, okay, like so, and it's sat like that. And then just trying to work out if we can fold. Yeah, fold like so. Wow. So yeah, I can see why it's got no feet, because it doesn't need them. It sort of sits on its bum like so. I mean, it is awesome. I mean, yeah, of course. And you know what it's like when you get a new item, you always get that sort of thrill. Everything just seems just that little bit better than it does a few weeks later. But that's okay. That's the excitement of owning a drone like this. Sorry about my echo, but I'm in the kitchen here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go continue to aircraft, and then Mavic 4 Pro, and then let it download. Let's see if it does a little firmware. I'm just going to swipe down and dim that screen a bit. Now remember, the screen on the new one is 2000 nits. This is 700. So you can see it's downloading there. And I know this is, I've seen the videos, this is not a noisy drone, especially for the size. So now we can tap again, confirm connect to Mavic 4 Pro, firmware update, relink device, aircraft restarts automatically. So it's searching for the device, which turned on automatically. And then it'll give us that beep thing on the back there. You've got the, just turn it round. The button is just underneath here, press and hold. I recommend you fully charge this before you take it up. I mean, 51 minutes. The longest I ever fly is about 15. So yeah, unable to connect, you click that, just tap on the remote, like so, and then it will tell you to hold the button until it's beeped. So let's just do as we're told. Definitely beeped, like so. I'll move everything out of the way, and then put it right here in the center. Aircraft beeped and it should pair now. Do that again. There, so no, looks like, because I did connect everything to my computer. Looks like we have to activate it, it's the first time in use. Okay, we're just going to go activate, agree. Ooh, that's a long thing to agree. And then it's just activating, it was showing all the terms. And you do have to activate it at least once. There you are. Not now. I'm going to skip for now. And oh, there is an update. Okay, so it's going to 0100. I'm sure another update has happened as well. So let's just wait while it does that. I'll just show you the comparison there between the Air 3S. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love them both. Yeah, but I'm really just want to have that flagship drone. It's a big part of my hobby now for the rest of my life. So 800 grams roughly, over 1,000 grams. So and when you pick them up, I mean, this feels like you're the boss. This feels like I want to be the boss, but they're both brilliant. Of course, you've got that extra lens on this one, but when I fly these, and then you get the Mini 4 Pro. I'll just plonk the Mini, move that over a bit when it's updating, and there you go. And of course, because it's under 250 grams, you can fly this in more places, and at the moment, you don't have to take your Flyer ID test for the Pro, but you will soon because they're changing that to 100 grams. But the experience, all three have a fantastic experience. I mean, they all use the same app, and the flying experience, I feel, is excellent for all, for all three of these drones. And then you've got the sort of the budget ones. Is it the Mini 3 and the DJI? Yeah, the Mini 3. I think they do like another budget one as well, and you get started. Then you've got the DJI Flip. Let me look at that. Let's move that one out of the way. You've got your Flip. Now, I flew the Flip yesterday. I updated the firmware, which I believe was around March, and I'll tell you what, it's I don't know what they've done, but this Flip, dig out your Flip if you haven't flown it for a few weeks, but that Flip is definitely flying better than when it first came out. Because when it first came out, and I remember thinking, oh, it doesn't feel right when I'm flying it, and it's flying good now, and it's got the lead on. That was working really well. So I feel like they've made some improvements. And just think about the price. You think this one, if you go for the full kit, 3,000 odd pounds. This is probably 1,500, 300 and, what are these, 400 now with the whole kit. And about 700 for the 4 Pro. And we've got the 5 Pro coming out soon. So we're so spoiled for choice. And of course, all these are going to work really well with the DJI Mini mic as well. And all very, very interactive. So it's getting there. You saw it beeping a couple of times. I did notice with my RC Pro 2, it works as a normal tablet. And I've added all these different apps, ham radio type apps. I've got Messenger, Facebook, GPS test. So it's really good. You can't do that with the RC2. And again, I did a video today as well connecting both of these to YouTube direct, live, and that worked really well. Check out that video. Right, it says go fly. So of course, keep your fingers away from those propellers. I'm just going to zoom back like so. There's no one in the house at the moment, so I'm all good with that. And then we're going to pull it in like so. There's no GPS, so we're just going to start the wings. Whoa, that is a low sort of hum. That is. I wouldn't even call it a hum. So yeah, I'm obviously not going to fly now, but I want you to see it. That is awesome. Keep your distance. And remember, with the Pro 2, you can make it go vertical just by moving the screen. Those fans will keep you cool in the summer. So yeah, excellent. And then let's just show you the remote there, showing you that, and then I'm just angling the up, and I actually don't know how to rotate it, so we'll learn that in future videos. So let's just go get it out in the garden, just get it off the ground, and then we're going to go off to a nice big field and test fly this. So we just get it off the ground. We've got, you can't see this, we've got 11 satellites. We're just going to go up and down really. So up we go. Looking very nice, sounding good. And how close it'll come. Now it knows not to come close. Spin it round. Nice, you can see those nice LEDs, green and red, like the FPV really. Sounds lovely. Coming back, let's see if it will come towards me. Look it out in a nice big field, big open space, lots of room to fly. Feels really nice to fly actually. The sensors are working really well. It won't even go near those bushes unless I put it in sport mode, and then it will. As you see there. But I like that, it's in normal mode. Back in normal mode. And this thing's going to be fast. So thanks for watching. Just land it down now. And my actual landing pad is a sand pit. Yeah. I glued that to the middle. That's my landing pad there. I'll land it just away because it's a bit bigger than my sand pit really. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Coming down. Bye for now.